What's up guys, Icebreaker here. Today is Thursday, which means it is War Factory Day. So let's jump in and take a look and see what Colonel Gearheart is packing this week. Okay then guys, this is this week's War Factory. As you can see, we've got a whole bunch of lasers over here. So we're going to be seeing lots of flashy lights very soon. There's a couple of ways we could go about this. We could come up this side and take out the shield gens and then come down and rush the core like we would do normally. Or we could front this all out here with Scorchers or tanks, perhaps with tank damage tribe we've got. That might work, but those lasers there are going to absolutely roast anybody who hasn't got troop health, so that might not be a smart play. So what I'm thinking is we're going to come up this side for a change, and then we're going to come up around the top, get the shield gens and through those mortars, and then we can hit core from behind. We'll still have some lasers in play, but they won't be as many, and it won't be all of them. So you could go up the right hand side with Scorchers, but not everybody's got Scorchers and not everybody's got troop health. So I'm going to do it this way for those guys who like to copy. So let's jump in and take her down. Okay, first things first, we need to get rid of this Doom Cannon and Simos and stuff. So we're going to drop Bullet. And then the tanks. Going to put a smoke down with some critters for the Simo. And then we're going to flare onto the Doom Cannon. And then the other Doom Cannon. And then we can put a shock down on the Simos. And now when the tanks retarget, they'll target the two Simos first. Okay, so once that's gone, we can then flare back over to the beach. Get out of range of those other Simos. We can drop a shock on the flamethrowers. A couple of boats of medics wouldn't be a bad idea, especially with the lasers in play. So if you want to take some medics with you, be a good idea. It wouldn't do you any harm. You're going to lose a couple of damage per second, but I think keeping the medics and keeping the tanks topped up with health would be a good call. So yeah, like I said, it was literally just a case of grinding round the left side. Once they get through these flamethrowers, I'm going to reflare them up to the back, call these other three back. Now you can see there that Bullet's health is quite low. You'd be tempted to use an energy drink right now, but whilst he's like that, he shoots faster, so he's actually doing more damage when he's got less health. So you want to let his health stay in the red when you can. Obviously once he gets down really low, you need to top it up. So these mortars are going to be pretty tasty. So we're going to hit the energy drink, and then I'm going to flare onto a middle one and just get Bullet out where I want him in the middle of the pack there, rather than off to one side, just to help protect some of those tanks. And then once he's chewed through all of this stuff, we can get rid of some of these Simos. I'm going to bark them out, making use of that artillery damage drive, making most of that one there. I'm going to top Bullet's health back up. Okay, and we've got some shock mines and stuff coming into play, so we need to plan for that. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to drop a box of critters at the back, like that, and then another one on the right, like that. And now as they come round, we can regroup them now with a quick flare behind Bullet, so that he doesn't run off too far. We want him back out front as quick as possible. Okay, now is where the lasers come into play. We need to just let them find their own path. Bullet's going to drop out pretty quick by the look of it, which is fine. If we need to use another hit, we can do that. Putting a shock down on the boom surprise up there. That's surprising absolutely nobody. Okay, now that we're more or less got a free snipe, we might probably need a second hit just to come up and finish it, but that boom surprise is going to wreck us. So that's kind of like hit one, and as you can see, we've got most of the map clear. We could probably do save the core if we wanted to. Okay then guys, there is 324,000 left on the core. With a normal account you could probably bar that out if you're boosted, but we're not. So what we're going to do is I'm going to drop all the troops back over here again on the left. I'm going to let them grab this GBE just so that we've got a few shocks when we get up the top. And then it won't take long for the tanks to get through that last 300k. Obviously, each one of these crates that you destroy as well also reduces health on the core. So kind of doing both at the same time there like this. Okay, now we're through these few defenses. We're going to flare right up over the back like so. And then bullets going to come back towards this laser. And then we're going to flare up to this corner at the back. Just like that. Now you could smoke them in if you wanted to play it really safe, but what I'm going to do is I'm going to flare over that way. I'm going to hit the energy drink so bullet is way out front and get the lasers locked onto him, and then flare core. And by doing that, we're going to get some separation between the tanks and bullet. So we get the tanks around to the side of the core where the lasers can't get them, or not as many lasers can get them, and then core pops. So there it is guys, that is this week's War Factory. I hope it helps you out. We did it a little differently this week with some tanks, no Zookas today. But yeah, let me know how you get on guys, have fun with it, enjoy it, and I'll see you later. We're going to be live tonight doing warships, so hope to see you there. Catch you later guys, have a good one.